G'day and welcome to Railroads Online. At the moment I'm at the lumber mill. If you're playing Railroads Online, or sawmill is actually on the map is a sawmill, but it's actually called the Pine Valley Lumber Co. up there. Basically from the logging camp you transport your logs. So from the logging camp you transport your logs to the sawmill, you put them in the pond, and then they get converted to lumber and beams over there. But what I'm going to show you is just quickly the facility called the Firewood Depot, and it's pretty awesome. I'm not sure if this is a well-known thing for this particular game, but we can see that it has lumber on this picture, logs on this picture, beams at the bottom, and core wood here. What that means is you can deliver materials to that depot. So I'll just click all the cranes here. So in the yard there, we've got beams on this side where these two cranes are, and the first two was loading lumber. And what I've done is placed that firewood depot with that part facing the track. And what that allows you to do, if I display my money, I've got 2,524, and we can unload the trailer and we get our goods into the depot, and we don't need to run our train back and forth. Now the whole thing, this is a train simulator. I enjoy driving the trains around. I do enjoy playing with all of the aspects of the game, but I went to absolutely zero cash. I was broke buying these 4 rail cars. I was completely broke and couldn't afford anymore. And with this process, it's boring. It's much more fun to drive trains, which I'll do. I need to put logs back in the timber mill, which I'll do as well, and I'll move my cars off to a siding. But you can see the cut rail cars aren't connected to the train, they're just hanging here. I've got the brakes on, so they're sitting still. And yeah, just going through, hitting the cranes, and loading up. And I even use the firewood to top up my train. But I'm still sitting on the Betsy down there, and literally this is I only have 6, what have I got? 6 rail cars plus these 4, so I've got 10 rail cars in total. So it's a very early game for me. I was looking for some other rail cars, and I wasn't making much headway, and I needed to make some money, so load up the lumber, wait for it to load, hit our unload. Did I get it? Yep. Do the unload. And I'll unload these guys as well. So you don't have to be hard on the positioning, and just when you do put it down, make sure you leave a bit of gap for your train, because you will derail your carriages if they bump. So yeah, have fun. Yeah, I am. So I'm saving up for my next locomotive, and if anyone's interested, I've managed to get the grade from here to the logging camp with a 1 degree upslope, crossing the crest there, and then a 1 degree downslope all the way into the camp. So it's possible to get a really flat railway, at least between the logging camp and the timber mill. Yeah, hope you enjoy the video. This is a great game, having a lot of fun. Really early access. It's rough, it's difficult to get your head around what you got to do. The controls are a bit funky, driving's a bit silly, but it's fun. It is really good fun to be blasting around on a train on a track of your own design, and that sort of thing. So yeah, and playing with Lego trains, simple as it is, has helped me design this track with it's a loop at this end and a loop at the other end. And what it means is during the entire loop, I only have to change one switch, and that's the exiting loop. So here, if I was coming through this one, I'd have to change this switch to make it from a down line to an up line position, and at the other end doesn't matter what way the switch is, because the loop allows you to get through onto the station either direction, comes back through again, and it will come down in this direction on that loop and carry through, and only when I leave this spot will I need to change the switch again, and I can leave the switch up the other end pointing whichever way, because it's just a loop. It makes getting in and out much faster. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Again, we're just mucking around with the logging camp, and if anyone wasn't aware of what the icons are, what the materials are, it's saying we receive these goods, and then it stacks them in the yard, ready for use. So, all right, see you guys on the next one.